I feel the layout of my magazine supports codes and conventions of a magazine and is similar to the pre-existing magazine in that the cover lines are mainly at the edges of the pages, and are similar in that both my cover lines and the Top of the Pops cover lines are chatty and would make the viewer feel more comfortable reading them. Also, my main cover line is made sure it was the biggest one so it stood out. With the masthead, I feel that I have also supported codes and conventions by keeping it in the left-hand third of the magazine in a bright colour that also fits in with the house style of the rest of the magazine and the cover. Also, with the colouring, I have, like the pre-existing magazine, stuck to just a few colours for the writing on the whole page in order to reduce the confusion and also create branding and a house style. Both my main cover image and that of the pre-existing magazine show one model giving direct address to the viewer. I have also used a plug in the form of a free poster attraction to the viewer and to also put this at the top so that it will be easily seen straight away. Both my cover page and the Top of the Pops one use columns to lay out the text and images and support this with coordinating page numbers. I have, however, subverted the codes and conventions slightly here, as I use 2 columns, one bigger than the other, rather than 3 of equal size. The social media links relate to the target audience because they are who are most likely to use these forms of media, and therefore support the stereotype of this audience. I also added an editor's note to make it a bit more personalised to my magazine rather than anybody else's. Finally, mine is slightly less busy as it is for a slightly older audience than the Top of the Pops magazine. I included a masthead on all pages to continue house style and branding. I like the Top of the Pops magazine where it's only got the image on one side, so I also did this within my magazine to follow codes and conventions. Also, I used a drop cap on mine as Top of the Pops did, and a grab quote over the top of my image, which subverts the stereotype as Top of the Pops used it within the text, whereas I used it separate. Also, I had my text in columns the same as Top of the Pops to make it clear to the reader to view and read.